Scene script. Have you ever wondered how the human brain, a 1.4 kilogram mass of tissue, holds the power to perceive, think, and experience emotions? Picture this: a small squishy mass weighing just over a kilogram. It's not particularly appealing in appearance, and yet it's the most complex and mysterious structure known to mankind. That's right, we're talking about the human brain. It's a marvel of nature that's been the subject of fascination and study for centuries, and yet there's so much we still don't understand. It's a labyrinth of billions of neurons, each one a tiny data processing center, sending and receiving information at lightning speed. These neurons are woven together into a vast network, communicating and cooperating to create our thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. The human brain is like an intricate, ever-changing tapestry, each thread a neuron, each pattern a thought or memory. But perhaps the most enigmatic aspect of the human brain is consciousness. What is it that allows us to be aware of ourselves and our surroundings? How does a mass of tissue generate a sense of self, a sense of I? These questions have puzzled scientists and philosophers alike for years, and the answers remain elusive. The brain is also a map of specialized regions, each with a unique function. From the frontal lobes that control our rational thinking and problem-solving skills, to the limbic system, the emotional epicenter of the brain, each region has a role to play in making us who we are. And yet, despite its complexity and intricacy, the brain is astonishingly adaptable. It can rewire itself, learn new skills, and even heal from injury. This remarkable ability, known as neuroplasticity, is yet another testament to the brain's extraordinary capabilities. So let's embark on a journey together. A journey to explore the enigmatic human brain, to unravel its mysteries, and to understand how it shapes our perception of the world. It's a journey that promises to be as fascinating as the brain itself. Let us delve deeper into the mysteries of our brain, the powerhouse of human existence. Did you know that different regions of our brain are responsible for different functions? Our brain, an intricate network of neurons, is divided into three primary regions: the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. Each of these areas has a unique role to play, together creating the symphony that is our conscious experience. Let's start with the cerebrum, the largest part of our brain. It's split into two halves or hemispheres, and is the control center for most of our voluntary actions. It's here where our thoughts, emotions, and problem-solving abilities originate. The cerebrum is further divided into four lobes: the frontal, parietal, occipital, and temporal. Each lobe specializes in different functions. For instance, the frontal lobe is responsible for decision-making and planning, while the occipital lobe processes visual information. Next, we have the cerebellum, located at the back of our brain. It might be smaller than the cerebrum, but it's incredibly crucial. It's the cerebellum that helps us maintain balance and posture. It also controls our muscle coordination, allowing us to perform actions like walking, playing an instrument, or catching a ball with precision. Finally, we come to the brainstem, the lifeline of our body. It's the oldest and most basic part of our brain, connecting the cerebrum and cerebellum to the spinal cord. The brainstem is responsible for controlling the functions vital to our survival, such as heart rate, breathing, and sleep cycles. It's the autopilot that keeps us alive without us even having to think about it. So from the high-level cognitive tasks performed by the cerebrum, the fine motor skills managed by the cerebellum, to the essential survival functions controlled by the brainstem, our brain is a marvel of nature, coordinating our actions and reactions every single moment of our lives. Understanding these regions provides a glimpse into how our brain orchestrates our daily lives. We'll continue this journey through the fascinating landscape of our brain in the next segment. Stay tuned. Scene script. Ever pondered about the power of your subconscious mind, the silent director behind your actions and emotions? In the vast, intricate theater of the mind, the subconscious plays a vital part. It's like a massive storage room, holding every memory, every experience, every emotion you've ever had. Even when you're not consciously thinking about it, your subconscious mind is influencing your behaviors, beliefs, and emotions. Imagine your subconscious mind as an iceberg. The tip above the water represents the conscious mind, what we're aware of at any given moment. But the vast majority of the iceberg, the part submerged beneath the water, that's the subconscious mind. It's far more extensive and powerful than the conscious mind, operating behind the scenes, shaping our reactions and decisions. Your subconscious mind isn't just a passive observer though, it's actively interpreting and responding to the world around you. It's the reason you feel a sudden surge of fear when you see a snake, or why a particular scent might trigger a memory from childhood. It's constantly taking in information, processing it, and guiding your responses based on patterns it's learned over time. It's also the source of your habits. When you first learn to drive, for example, it requires a lot of focused, conscious thought. But after a while it becomes second nature, something you can do almost without thinking. That's your subconscious mind at work, taking over tasks that you've repeated enough times to become automatic. But here's the truly remarkable thing about the subconscious mind. It doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. That's why visualization can be such a powerful tool. If you repeatedly imagine achieving a goal, your subconscious mind can begin to guide your behaviors to make that goal a reality. So how can we make the most of this incredible resource? By understanding how it works and learning how to guide it. Through techniques like meditation, positive affirmations, and visualization, we can reprogram our subconscious, altering our habits, our beliefs, and ultimately, our lives. Harnessing the power of the subconscious mind can unlock potential we never knew we had. Do you want to enhance your brain's efficiency and unlock its full potential? The answer is likely a resounding yes. We all want to make the most out of our brain power, and luckily there are several proven techniques that can help us do just that. One of the most effective ways to boost brain function is regular exercise. It's not just about building muscles and improving cardiovascular health. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which can help with memory and cognitive skills. So lace up those running shoes or unroll that yoga mat because your brain will thank you. Next, let's talk about your diet. Consuming a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide the essential nutrients your brain needs to function properly. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish like salmon and tuna are particularly beneficial for brain health. So, consider adding these brain foods to your meals. Sleep is another crucial component for brain efficiency. During sleep, your brain works on consolidating your memories and processing information from the day. It's essentially the time when your brain gets to recharge. Therefore, ensuring you get a good night's sleep can significantly improve your cognitive abilities. Lastly, don't forget about mental exercises. Engaging in activities that challenge the brain, like puzzles, reading, or playing a musical instrument, can promote new connections between brain cells. These activities are essentially workouts for your brain, and they can help improve your memory, attention, and overall cognitive skills. Remember, these techniques are not just about making you smarter or more focused. They're about helping your brain function at its optimal level, thereby improving your quality of life. Each small step you take towards improving your brain health can lead to significant changes over time. By adopting these techniques, we can help our brain function at its best. And isn't that what we all want? To harness the full potential of our incredible brains and live our lives to the fullest. How can we cultivate a conscious mindset to lead a more fulfilling life? This question leads us to a beautiful journey of mindfulness, positive thinking, and self-awareness. Mindfulness. It's a simple word, yet it holds a profound meaning. It's about being present in the moment, fully engaged in whatever we're doing at the moment. It's not about dwelling in the past or fretting about the future. It's about living in the here and now. When we're mindful, we observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. We're just observing, not reacting. This observation can lead to a clearer understanding of our thoughts and emotions, which in turn can help us manage them better. Then, there's positive thinking. It's not just about being happy or displaying an upbeat attitude, it goes much deeper than that. Positive thinking is about approaching the unpleasantness in life more positively and productively. It's about looking for the silver lining in every cloud, seeing the glass as half full rather than half empty. It's about expecting the best outcome in every situation. Positive thinking can help reduce stress and create happiness in our lives, leading to better mental and physical health. Lastly, let's talk about self-awareness. It's about understanding our own needs, desires, failings, habits, and everything else that makes us tick. The more we understand ourselves, the better we can perceive others and the world around us. Self-awareness is the first step towards self-improvement. It can help us become better individuals, better friends, better partners, and better members of society. When we combine mindfulness, positive thinking, and self-awareness, we cultivate a conscious mindset. We become more in tune with ourselves and the world around us. We begin to lead more fulfilling lives, filled with peace, happiness, and satisfaction. Remember, the brain is a powerful tool, and with the right mindset, there's no limit to what we can achieve.